Namaste. How are you guys? Hi. Today we're going to work on triceps on the back of the arm from here to here. So you do want we do want weights, but you want a lighter weight for you. And that could be heavier than my lightweight. I'm probably going to pick up the 5s and the 3s for myself. I have a dog and a cat that wants to be part of the workout today. So we're just going to have fun with it. So 3 5s, maybe 10s. But we're also going to do some cardio, so you definitely need your yoga mat. All right, so hopefully that gave you enough time to get what you needed. I'm gonna grab my stuff and head on over. Right, all right, okay. So we're gonna start seated. Set your weights to the side. Take a nice comfy seat to start. You might even take a moment to kind of roll the inner thighs and broaden your seat a little. Up through the crown of the head, and you either close your eyes or gaze at one spot that's in front of you. Let's take a few breaths here. Deep breath in and one more deep breath in and really blow it out. Let it go. Maybe make some noise. Okay. And just find your ujjayi breath as the inhale through your nostrils, inflate the lungs from the bottom of the lungs all the way up to the collarbones. When you can hear me say up to the crown of the head. And then all the breath out as you feel that soft hug to the self, the ribs hug in the navel towards the spine, the tailbone lengthens. You sit up nice and tall. And begin again on your next inhale. Fill up, filling the lungs like balloons. And all the talk. It's good. Inhale, reach the arms up, big stretch, know. And then I'll side bend to the right, trying to pick me. You know what I'll do? Got it. So maybe inhale, reach the arms up, and then side bend to the left side. I'll put this on. And then that way it'll be, the mic will be more towards me. Maybe you should be able to hear me better after that, after I get this plugged in. All right. Let's see. So Charlie's loud. Not Charlie is loud. Okay. All right. Full breath in and then switch sides. So hopefully you continue there as we've had a little dog interference. And you feel like the side body is kind of open, right? Hopefully. Right. And then inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold. Surprise, I had 2 mats out, and one for him and one for me. And then inhale. And this time as you fold, fold, and roll over onto your hands and your knees. Wrists and shoulders line up. Wrists right underneath the shoulders, rather. And bring those fingers just wide enough. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head to tailbone. And your exhale, round through the spine. And again, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, round. And then one more. And then tuck the toes down. Inhale, lift the heels up. Okay. So lower the knees down. Inhale, crown of head, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round through the spine. Quick child's pose. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, lower the knees down. Inhale, crown of head, tailbone lifts. So round through the spine, almost like a puppy stretch as you press the hips back, but continue to reach the arms forward. So it's a big stretch for the back. Inhale, crown of head, tailbone lifts. Exhale, down dog. And do that one more time. Inhale, lift to the top of the toes. So lower down the knee. Crown of head, tailbone lifts, and then exhale, round. And we'll come to your tabletop. Nice. All right. Oh, so hopefully your spine is nice and strong. You got it. All right. Okay. So wrists and shoulders line up. We did this a couple of weeks ago. I feel kind of bad. We're coming back to it. You're going to kick and kick and kick like that. We'll do 4 on the right, 4 on the left, 4 on the right, 4 on the left. 0, 8. Super strong, navel tips towards the spine. And just kick and really use your muscles in your booty. Thanks. We're gonna bring that down. We're gonna come off our wrist for a moment. You're gonna roll out the wrist and bring the hands behind you. Activity on. For this one, you can do the down dog kick if you like with a little hop. You can do a little bit more cardio. I'm in trouble with words today. It's a small micro bend in your knees. There's still a strength in your right booty muscle as you do this. So I'm gonna take a rest. Roll it out, massage it out. You can always stay on your hands and your knees. Here we go. Activity 2 hands. I know, it's like so hard. You just gotta do it, right? All right. Rest. I called it a little early. Got some bird feathers in here. Don't want to mess up. Alrighty, ready? Game on. We're super strong the whole time. Navel towards the side. Lengthen. Sorry, navel towards the spine. Lengthen your tailbone towards the earth. Take a rest. Activity on, hands down. Last time on this side. You kick. Last time. All right. So next one's the opposite side. The left side, and stretch out those hands. Anyway, that feels comfortable. Game on. I'm going right to that other side. Okay. Very deliberately using the muscle in the booty. You can also be in that down dog kick if that works better. Take a rest. Massage out the wrist. You can come down to tabletop. Bring the arms behind you. Whatever's gonna help to work that out. Here we go. Game on. I'm just blowing out some steam through my lips. Blowing out some steam, like breath if you need to, that fire breath. Take a rest. And shake it out. Yeah, let it go. Here we go. That's good. Here we go. Almost there. So I'm going to try to land a little lighter. Take a rest. So using that core to help me to land a little lighter. This is going to be my thing I'm working on. Well, we have one more. We have one more for this side because you did one extra on the right. So here we go. So we have one more. Game on. Yes, you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, thank you. I love you too, kitty cat. Okay, come on down, stretch it out. We're gonna come to tabletop. I know, it's just so hard not to pet her because I just love her. Bring the wrists forward, fingers facing you, stretch. Full breath in, full breath out. Let that breath get under control. If you feel like you were cheated and you did an extra on the right, you can do another round. I'm just gonna consider that first round of any side to be like that, getting used to round. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna come up to stand. And bring your weights with you. Use your core to lift up your weights. I'm gonna take a chair. And then pull the bellies at that belly button in and up, lengthen the tailbone down. And lift your weights up so that elbows go up and behind you. Weights go straight back and pull them forward. Straight back and pull them forward. You know, you're so cute. Okay, I didn't set the timer. We won't set the timer because you have about 10 more. Keep the neck in line with the spine. It's going to be slightly softly in front of you. So neutral neck. You know, I was doing a bad job because I was staring at my beautiful cat, but you want to look forward. Last 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Come on up. Ah, there she is. Hi, sweetheart. Pet your cat in between sets. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for joining class today. Okay. All right, here we go. Round 2. Up and back. Pull it forward. Right, so you really want to feel slow on the way down. You want to feel that sense that you're pressing up towards the ceiling, slow as you come in. So it's not a race, even though you're going to go against the grain of gravity as you come in. I know, you're so sweet. I love you. Just licking my feet, so creepy and tickles. All right, last 3, 2, and 1. We're not going to take a break anyway you want to. It's to put down your weights. So say hello to your furry friends. Maybe even your other furry friend who's over there in the other half of the room. I took him for a mini, trying to jog. He was like, no, I need to smell everything. So you know how that is. It wasn't really a jog. It was a walk for him. It was fun. All right. I have a cat hair all over my sweaty face. Love it. All right, big cat. I'm gonna find your weights. And we're gonna do a few biceps. But before we do that, bring the heels together, find your mini plie, yeah, and then straighten the legs. Okay, you can do it again and straighten. So each time you do that, you know, squeeze your butt muscles. Now, if you feel like when you squeeze your butt muscle, your pelvis has to come forward, no, okay? You just plie straight down. If someone had like a line, right, like a string that comes straight down, that's right at the top of your head. You just go straight down. You might even you might not go down as far as I do. Straight down, and then squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt muscles. No need to jam your low back, right? So just keep your shoulders right above your hips and hips above your ankles. Straight line. If someone held a string from the ceiling, it would go straight down, and so does your body. Right, so I'm gonna bring the head of, actually you're gonna bring your either elbow forward. She's like very interested in this activity. You wanna come up? I know. Okay, so now bend and flex, and then straighten everything. To really squeeze the booty, and it's a lot to think about. And squeeze and straighten, squeeze and straighten. You got it. Squeeze and straighten, squeeze, straighten. You got it. Nice. So lots of reps. It's gonna be more. There's why we're not using the timer. We could use a timer, so we're gonna do more reps than the Tabata timer. Lots of reps. Lots of squeezing the butt. A lot going on. And she's straight. She's still here. She's right behind me. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna stay in the plie. Stay in the plie. Really squeeze your booty. Halfway down, and so you're kind of like midway. I'll show you from the side. So you're not right in line with your elbow. We're gonna bring the weights forward. Little pulses. Stay in that little tiny bend in the knees. Squeeze the butt a lot. Yeah, squeeze the booty muscles, strengthen your core. Just pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring those weights up. Shake it out a little. Shake it out. Ooh, ooh, shake it out. Go wide with your legs. I know. What are we gonna do now? Elbows by the side. You bend and straighten everything in. Bend. So out. Bring it in. Out. Bring it in. Really squeeze the booty muscles each time. Squeeze the muscle to bone. It's that hug to the self. Hugging the flesh of the body to the bone, to this beautiful structure that you are formed as. Here we go. Keep going, keep going. I know. The shake and bake. We want a little shake to make that shift, to make that change. You got it. Almost there. We'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bring your weights to your chest. Weights go behind your head. You go straight down and bring it up. Stay in your plie if you can, in the bend of the knees. I did my bar intensity training and I still can't give up the plie word. It's all that ballet training when I was younger. So I'm having a hard time. So I should just say bend the knees or squat, right? Oh well, it's okay. I'll get there soon. Or not. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights right to your waist. Right, and we just do little pulses right here. We pulse, 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 pulse. You got it. Pulse, 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 pulse. The knees go towards the second toe in from the big toe. And this does not work for you. You can do a regular squat with the toes facing forward. The feet would be on railroad tracks or slightly wider or broader from right to left. Right, so it would look like this. You would be here if that's what you need, or keep it out in that second position. Squat, squat, pulse, pulse. You got it. Almost there, almost there. Back is super strong and straight. Core is strong, the ribs hug in, the core muscles engaged, the navel towards the spine, the tailbone lengthens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. You kick your toes in, and this is like the confusing part for me. Okay, toes are slightly out to the side. And bring your right arm down and place it next to your left foot. And then crisscross the opposite way. And then you go back, you retrieve, pick it up, pick up the other one, place it down, place it down. You pick up, you pick up, you put it down, you put it down. You can get really low with this if that's, or keep it more shallow. If this does not feel good in your back, one thing is to check in. What happened to your core strength? Use your core muscles. The other thing is maybe that doesn't work for you, right? And you might do curtsies. Curtsy with no weight to keep that back more upright. You just have a few more. So whatever you need to do for you. Almost there. Almost there. Here we go. Last 10 and 8 and 6. Last 4, 2. We have one more after 2. I know I'm counting them in a faster way. Last one. Once you have both weights, when you have both weights, should I come on all the way up? Bring your weights to the side. Chop. Shake out those hands a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. Nice job. All right. We come down to your down dog. And that down to for the down dog. Hands to the top mat, feet to the back of your mat. Big stretch here. Press the chest towards the top of the thighs. So good. Inhale, right leg goes high. Set the right foot to your right thumb. Good. Bring your back foot about 45 degrees flat. Inhale, warrior one. And then on your exhale, kind of straighten your front leg for a pyramid pose. Good. Inhale, warrior one. Going back into the knee. Then exhale, stretch it out. One more like that. And good, good. Right, while you're here, bring your left foot back a smidge so your right heel lines up with the middle part of your back foot. Inhale up, warrior two. You need to bring the hands to the waist, from your shoulders and your hips to face the side of the room. Good, good. Now flip the right palm up, peaceful warrior. And then front forearm to the thigh, reach up and overhead. Good, bring the hands down. I'm gonna take a forward fold, but I'm gonna face you if you're gonna sit in here. So yeah, as wide as you can as you fold forward. Knees are as bent or as straight as they need to be. You can even use, like, you don't have yoga blocks. You can kind of like get playful with your weights and your gear that you do have. If this is your forward fold, you can go right. You can bring your weights up to meet you. Just a few more breaths here. We won't be here that long. Good, good. I'm gonna retrace your steps. I'm gonna frame your right foot and right into a high plank. I'm gonna lower down the knees, stay up nice and high. It's 3 tricep push-ups, and tricep push-ups, the elbows go more back to the back of the room and less out to the side, and how we do in an army push-up. So here we go. We're gonna gaze slightly forward through the tops of the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3. Now, by all means, you can do more than that. I'm doing 3. We'll find our way in down dog stretch. We'll let you do your 10,000 tricep push-ups. Good for you. I think, by the way. Full breath in, full breath out. And reach your left leg up, pull it in. Step the left foot to your left thumb. Take a moment here to bring the back foot about 45 degrees flat, so the toes are slightly out to the side. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Big bend into the front leg. Now reach up. And then on our exhale, we're gonna come down, straighten the front leg, or straight-ish. You can use your weights onto your hands. Inhale, come up. And exhale. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? And you can also do the variation with the hands to the heart. The variation. So good. So while you're here, I'm gonna bring this right foot, bring it back in space, so to the left side of the mat. So you can line up the middle part of your right foot with the heel of your left. Come on up. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Big, big stretch. I feel good. Ooh. And then forearm to thigh. And there's maybe some noises it's feeling good. Big stretch here. Full breath in, full breath out. And come all the way down. To heel your feet in, we'll come into Malasana yoga squat. You might sit on a block or two. Even be more upright. More upright would be here. So a few more breaths here. Full breath in from the bottom. And I know it's different to breathe right now. All the way down to the belly, to the diaphragm, all the way up to the collarbones. And then all the breath out. And then come down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees come out. You fold. As long as the knees are lower than your waistline, you can fold. If you feel like your knees are really high up, your seat will be your forward fold. You don't want you to fold too much because you might cause harm to your back and to your hips. So find what works for you. Great. Come back to cheer us on. She's like, I'm getting out of here with those weights. That weights heavy lifting, right? Okay. Do you have a little bit of core left? If you have it in you, we always do 4. She's like, no, I don't want you to do 4, mommy. No core. Okay, I'm gonna lower to our back for that today, unless you really want to do a plank. We were working, but last week we were working on planks. So, all right, no, I'm like fixing I'm having pant issues. Okay, all right. So you've lowered onto your back, hands behind the head, and they're like a hammock for your head. I'm gonna curl it up and just pulse up. Pulse right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, bring the feet and the legs up to tabletop legs. Knees are bent, crunch up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the option is to just stay there, or one leg hovers, the other leg lifts, and you pulse up. So the other option is to add a twist. If twisting isn't for you, it would be the right arm on the outside of the left leg or vice versa. And then you switch. So I'm gonna switch the other side to about a 10 count here. Right, but if the twisting doesn't work for you, you can be right here and have the feet on the floor. You be where you need to be. I'm gonna switch soon. 3, 2, 1, and then switch the twist again. Twisting again, or if you have the foot on the floor. Pulse, 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 switch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down, lower down from a full breath in, full breath out. So any other things that we just did, feet on the floor, hands behind the head, tabletop legs, crisscross legs, or go for that's right, a bike ride. Spin your bike ride as fast as you can. Try to stop your knee right above your hip. Why? Because you'll work your abdominal muscles more. You're gonna stay in it more. Even as I'm doing this like super slow, it's like this is no joke. No joke at all. Yeah, so try that. Try it nice and slow. We get to do less, right? You get to do less core. You have to do more and less amount of time. That's what we all want, right? So finish up, last 5 and 4 and 3. You're switching sides. Last 1 and bring it in. And bring the knees in. Find your happy baby. Nice job. I know. I needed a break. I stopped at the end, but I kept you. Hopefully you kept going. I was like, don't stop. Full breath in, full breath out. Maybe you straighten one leg or the other. Right. We're gonna do a banana stretch. To do that, bring your right leg out to the right corner of your mat. Just press your left leg on top. Reach your left arm over towards the right corner of your mat. Bring the right hand to your left wrist, and then big stretch. It's like a half moon or a crescent moon stretch as well. Full breath in. And bring the left leg off the right leg to the left corner, and then right leg on top. And then we curl the other way. And hug your fingers over your right wrist. And you got a nice side stretch. Full breath in. And another one like that. Full breath in. And let it go. Nice job. You can continue to stay here if you need a shavasana, or if you have a cat near you that is just loving on you and just wants you to stay, then you can stay. If you need a few minutes, I always invite you to set a timer and take a little mini break. I wouldn't really call it a nap. You can drop deep into sleep for 5 minutes, but maybe you can. A little tip for you today. If you're still watching, yeah, I'm not going to have time to do my mindful Mondays. I'm going to get back on track once the kiddos get back into school, but I did promise them mommy time. So our motivational Mondays and meditation Mondays have mindful Mondays, if you will. I call them so many different things. They will return. But our tip for this week is to meditate for 5 minutes to get back on track if you fell off, and journal, stream of consciousness journal. It doesn't have to be like
filling up 2 to 3 pages every time. I know sometimes that'll keep us from doing what we're supposed to do. So even if it's just a half a page one day and then a full page the next day, and then what if you get like 3 pages and you're on a roll and it seems as though time is standing still for you for a moment and you can write it out, but don't let that idea of doing the 3 keep you from doing just some. And that goes with everything in your life. Okay, so I hope that helps. When my dog is growling, and he's not growling, but he's like, he has his old man grumbles. Really can't turn it off, can I? I know you guys. Nice, look at all this hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is something I gotta turn it off though. I know, you gotta turn it off. That's the eyes. That's the eyes. I know. Oh yeah, spiritual book club's coming up. And the book that we're reading is the eight Rules of Love by Patty. That's the first one. But we have other books. I don't have them memorized, but I'll get them up soon they're already on the website. So you can check that out. All right. And soon you'll be able to book with me, maybe sooner than October. So all righty. Bye-bye.